because of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, Matan. Real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi, Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
All right. Well, the eventful evening. Congratulations. This has been such a...
Yeah, how old are you, my boy?
I'm 15 years old. Do you want me to move closer?
No. It'll pick you up. Okay, y'all can hear him? Say something.
Low.
Yeah, talk a little louder. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Right, so I'm 15 years old.
15. Okay, and tell me, you know what I mean? Where did somebody, 15 get so much time on their hands to, be doing stuff like this?
Right, I'm very similar probably to other 15-year-olds. I go to, school, but the difference is that, I am, much better than most of them. I'm able to pull off stunts like this and get, the right attention for the right topics.
Okay, and and being 15, you say you crashed a couple of different venues. Walk me through all the venues you crashed.
Right, so I've crashed the Clippers game, kind of switched the shirt. A World of Warcraft panel at BlizzCon. I think I did the first one when I was 12. The first two when I was 12, and then this one I was 15 for.
All right. And you have no fear that someone is going to just snatch your little ass up?
Well, obviously I'm not above the law, and obviously it's not good to face legal consequences. But I think the main thing is that sometimes, things happen, and, this time there is a lot of good coming out of it.
Okay. And was it the exposure for Bill Clinton?
Right, that's a really big one. I was really disappointed seeing the awards. They announced actually you were allowed to vote, and I did not see that Bill Clinton had been nominated for any awards. If he didn't win, that would have been bad enough, but no nominations. They had not invited him. They had not given him a VIP ticket. So I decided to take the matter into my own hands.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You know what I mean? You must invite Bill to anything.
Right.
Do. Yeah.
I think it's just so disrespectful to such a good man.
Good man. What's the best thing he has done for your life?
Right. I've taken a lot of his lessons, and I think that he's a very valuable person. You can look at some of his quotes and you can interpret them different ways.
Okay. Give me one of his quotes.
Actually, let me pull one up right now.
You don't know one by heart?
No.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
Yeah.
I don't have the greatest memory to do it, but I can.
You've been through a lot, man. You just got out.
Here, I'll give you one. You can put wings on a pig, but that doesn't make it an eagle. And I think that's really valuable. This was just a random quote I got off of Forbes, and I think that we can just take a random quote that I selected randomly, and we can apply it into our own lives. If you want to take a Jewish ideology. You're allowed to eat an eagle for the most part, I think, but you cannot eat a pig, even if it has wings, in Judaism. And you can also apply that to other things as moral lessons, so you can take it a lot of different ways, and that's why I think he's such an important and influential man.
Okay, bet. All right, we're going to get some of my boys. I'm gonna call some of my boys. Would you like to tell chat or answer any questions that you see on chat right now? Because, it's sad they try to make you a bad guy. It is.
Right.
It is. Yeah, go ahead and answer some questions that you see. I'm gonna call some people. Pick one you like and then just go for it.
Right, I just want to say to some of the people saying that I'm lying about being Jewish. You know, my name is actually Matan Evan, which is a Jewish name. You know, I've been to Israel multiple times. You know, people might think it's a joke or something, you know, the rabbi statements, the kippah, but, you know, I can assure you it's not. Somebody asks, what do I think of failure? I think the main thing is that we need to ignore that and focus on the real thing.
What's the real thing?
Bill.
Bad.
You know, I was not exactly nervous when I walked on stage. Okay, this is a good question. Somebody asks, why am I doing this? And I think the main thing is, you know, again, I think that Bill was kind of unfairly excluded from the event, for one. And for two, I think it was good to make a statement. You know, clearly it has had a lot of exposure out there, and I think that is a good thing.
They said, how did you develop a deep accent since 2019?
Right, so for one, obviously my voice has developed a lot over the course of 3 years, especially at my age. But this is more recent. It's not like it's developed over 3 years. I would say that, if anything, I've kind of trained the accent to be developed, you know, over the last, 48 hours.
48. Okay. And, okay, if, who's your favorite content creator on Twitch?
Well, I would like to talk to Hassan, but I don't like him at all. I think that, you know, I don't want to be rude to him. I really want to talk to him, but I think that he's an evil guy.
Why do you think he's evil?
You know, I just don't like the way he walks around. He walks around like he's a guy who knows what he's talking about. But I think in all reality, he's behind a lot of evil morals.
I met him twice. He seemed like a really cool guy. Very handsome. Very cool-minded. Just fire. If you seen him, what would you say to him? If he was right here right now, what would you say to him?
You know, I would offer him a handshake. I would take it away. I would ask him to sit down, and I would like to have a conversation with him. You know, I want to talk with him in a debate, if possible, if he's willing to do it also.
Mods, I need y'all be modding, bro. I see some weird shit. What's your message for Hassan?
Right, you know, I just want to say to Hassan, I would love to have a talk with you. You know, I'm not a big fan of you. I think that a lot of what you believe in, a lot of what you say is, you know, due to an underlying evil, you know, that maybe is due to a corruption in your brain. But I would love to have a respectful conversation with you.
So, what was your favorite game out of God of War and Elden Ring, though? What was it? Did you hold some against Elden Ring, or?
No, you know, I was probably going to do this regardless. I think it just worked out better because Elden Ring maybe was a little more confusion because of the translators. You know, people didn't know why I was up there as much as God of War, but, you know, I'm not an avid video game player anymore, but I would say that if I had to give it to one, probably God of War.
Okay. And why would you give it to God of War?
You know, I didn't.
You think they? People in chat saying Matan over Hassan. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. Why would you give it to him? Why would you give it to?
Right. You know, I both games are very good. I respect obviously the people at From Software. I just personally enjoyed the God of War a little bit more in the amount of time that I played it.
That's just me. Why Bill though? Out of all of them, not Trump. Why not Trump? Why not? You know?
Right. So you know, I'm a big fan of Bill. You know, as I explained earlier, I think he has a lot of great statements, and I think that, you know, compared to other people, you can interpret a lot of different statements as different things. But I think Bill specifically, you know, I pull up about a random quote, and you can interpret into Judaism with not being allowed to eat pig. You know, I've never eaten any type of pork myself. So I think that's good for Jews. You can interpret it as a way of living. That
I've definitely seen Bill eat a double bacon cheeseburger.
Right. He's not Jewish, so he is allowed to do it.
Okay. So how can you be a rabbi though?
Right. You know, a lot of people I might hold the sentiment that you have to be Jewish to be a rabbi, and you know, that might be true by definition, but I don't think that's a fair assessment.
You think they're just picking on him at that point?
No, I think that if Jewish people don't want to accept him as a rabbi, it's fair enough to them. I as a Jew do accept him as a rabbi because I believe that if he's a devout Christian and he has a lot of profound understandings of Judaism, then he should be considered a rabbi, especially if he has a lot of quotes that back him up.
Okay. Bet. All right, and let's dig deep. All right, I've been throwing you some softballs, right? Let's dive deep. What happened in 2019? Chad is spamming it, and I actually don't know. I actually want to know what happened in 2019. Why they haven't seen you since 2019. Were you locked up?
No, I just in 2019 I had a viral moment. I held up a T-shirt at a Clippers game. It was a political statement basically.
What was the political statement?
China was trying to take over Hong Kong, and I was
okay.
supporting them.
Remember that. Okay, I seen that. I believe.
Right. So I held up a T-shirt, and then the next month, Blizzard Activision banned one of their esports players for talking about it. So I went over there.
I remember that too.
So I went to their awards, and I got up and I started yelling about Free Hong Kong, trying to send a message there. They were a little bit more open about it, I feel, because they were expecting, a little bit of a riot compared to the Game Awards.
All right. So basically, what you're saying, the people now are trying to make you into a villain.
Right.
Oh. At first you were Batman doing this, and then now they're trying to make you into Two-Face or the Joker.
Right.
Okay, and that's bullshit.
Right.
You keep on stumping. I wouldn't recommend doing it at any rap venues though. Any rap venues, they love beating somebody up, stumping them out, and chucking them off stage. But as long as you keep on doing it at these game shows, I think you should be good.
Right, a lot of people are trying to, people to perceive me as a villain, and I think that the main problem with that is that, people are trying to perceive me as this for two reasons. Number one, they're trying to call me anti-Semitic because, maybe I wore Yeezys, or maybe I said that Bill Clinton was a rabbi. I think now it's kind of been cleared up already somewhat on why I called him a rabbi. I'm a Jew myself. I've been to Israel multiple times. I have a Jewish name. I'm obviously not anti-Semitic. And to clear up the second one that people have a problem with is that I was on InfoWars, but, I think that just because you go on a news thing doesn't mean you agree with every single thing they say, or you disagree with every single thing they say.
Completely. Like, I go on Fox every other weekend. And InfoWars. When were you on InfoWars and why? Oh, because of the China thing.
Right. I wasn't talking about any type of American politics. I think I was doing an interview with Owen Schroyer at the time, and I was talking to him. I think I did 2 or 3 interviews with him. The first one was just kind of an explanation from me what happened. I think the second one was kind of a follow-up because I was somewhat being silenced on Twitter. I was getting a lot of my tweets banned for no reason. And the third one, I don't remember.
Okay. So you're a young pioneer. You're gonna make it regardless. What do you say to people that think you're only gonna do? You're only doing this for clout, and to get your name and to go viral? What would you say to them?
Right. I would disagree. I don't think obviously that I'm just doing this for clout. It was obviously very sincere, and I still stand with the Free Hong Kong movement, which just kind of shows that I will continue to stand with things I believe in. And this one maybe is a little bit more in the mist, obviously because it's less, less people agree with me on this one than the Free Hong Kong one. But I think that over time people will begin to value Bill Clinton a lot more than they do as of right now.
Okay. I got word that one of my friends who actually also does not like Hassan, he's trying to get in touch with him for you, so we can clear this up between you guys. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. He kind of stormed the stage. So a lot of people want to know why he did it and what he's about. So I just ran this guy's details background check. His family isn't Jewish, has no association with Israel or any connection with Jewish culture. Why is this impersonator given a platform? What would you say to that?
Right, that's just simply not true. That's just a bunch of made-up nonsense, For one, my name on...
Oh, shit.
It's good. For one, my name on my Twitter account hasn't changed. It's always been Matan, which is actually a Hebrew word, which obviously is a language that a lot of Jews speak, especially in Israel. So I think that's just kind of nonsense.
Okay. What is so bad about this guy being Jewish? Yeah, like, do you speak Hebrew? Someone asked.
No.
No. You know what I mean? You were born in America, and you know what I mean? Okay. All right, hey, if y'all want to ask questions, come to the Discord. One guy I'm finna move now. How can I move him? Right. Mods, go ahead and move that one guy. Go ahead and move him. Because I can't, yep. Go ahead and move him for me, though. God damn. A couple of y'all want it. Okay. My guy ain't running from nobody. He's ready to talk to everybody. Why did he choose the Game Awards specifically?
Right, so as I said earlier, Bill Clinton, there had not been any talk of him. I felt that he had kind of been snubbed out of nominations, let alone prizes. Even a consolation prize would have been nice, but the fact that there was no mention of Bill was kind of horrible in my opinion, so that's why I decided to act at the Game Awards.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second.
So, as one guy said, question, how did you get into the Game Awards? What pass did you have? And give a perspective, where was attendees seated?
Right, I bought a ticket to the Game Awards. They had a link directly to AXS on their website, which is where I got my tickets. And then, what was the last part of your question?
Give a perspective where attendees were seated.
So most of the people who were nominated to win were seated 1 or 2 rows before the actual stage. So I was just kind of sitting, about 20 rows behind. Maybe it takes half a second to get past the row. So it took me maybe 7 to 10 seconds, and then I was already with all of the people.
Did you have any like anxiety during the whole ordeal? Like when you were walking up towards the stage, were you nervous at all?
Not really,
How were you feeling?
I bought the ticket for $100. I wouldn't take a risk, wasting the money. So I had to go into this very confident and sure that I was going to succeed.
All right. I missed some parts of the stream, so can you give a little bit of a detail behind? I'm sorry, but can you give a little bit of a detail behind your statement?
Right. So I basically said that I dedicated the award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you said, but can you give some context behind that? If you would like some...
Right.
Maybe I'm missing something. Can you give some insight?
So the insight is just that I really thought he deserved to be talked about more than he was, because he was not being talked about at all, so I decided to talk about him.
Okay. Alright. That makes sense. What else? What do you think about all the memes that are being made? What do you think about those?
They're pretty good memes and very interesting, a lot of them.
Alright. It's good. Have you noticed any journalists starting to I don't know. Someone in the Discord ask him what's his past with tennis? Huh?
Hey, tell him we don't juggle no balls, bro. What you asking? This, bro, we talking about...
No idea.
What we talking about? We ain't talking about Bill Clinton? We talking about Bill Clinton, bro. You talking about
I
Bill?
don't know. That's what someone in the chat
You
said.
talking about Bill?
Ask
We talking about
very
Bill? This,
festive.
bro,
I don't know, man.
what we talking about? We talking about practice? We talking about practice? 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 Practice,
Oh,
bro?
man.
Practice? Practice? No, we on this Bill Clinton shit, bro. What you talking about, bro? This that Bill Clinton. That's that, bro. We on that, bro. Tell him, bro. You gotta let him know, bro. Like really, like he asking about practice. Practice? Practice? Man, go ahead. Go ahead. Let him know, bro. Let him know, bro.
You know, I think I have no idea what this guy's talking about. Honestly, I think if there's other people who want to talk, we should let them.
Yeah. Hey,
All right.
I appreciate you.
Let's drag.
Messi or Ronaldo?
Damn. Wait. Are you sure you
Messi
wanna...
or Ronaldo?
Wait. You sure you want to answer that? 'Cause that shit.
You know, I'll answer it honestly.
Okay, fuck it. Go for it.
If we have to take Bill out of the conversation, I would take Messi.
Well, okay. My nigga.
Okay.
Hey, for real. All right.
Okay, I got a question. When you went backstage, did you have any physical altercations with the bodyguards?
AKA, did they beat your ass?
No, they didn't. But you know, I don't know how much of the legal stuff I can talk about, but they were very good people.
Oh, okay. So that's all the questions I have for you, guys. All right, bye.
All right. Do I got any mods in Discord to drag people on and off for me? Do I got any mods in Discord, please?
Favorite game?
As of right now, Elden Ring.
Alright. That's all I got.
Okay. W. Okay.
Right, so, you know, I had to talk with them, and then, you know, Jeff Keighley made the statement that I was arrested, and I'll go off of that.
Oh, got you. Okay, so was he pretty mad at you, or?
I did not speak to him myself, but, you know, from the
Gotcha.
from what I saw from him after I made my speech, you know, he goes like this. You can tell that he's a little bit shitting his pants.
I see. Okay, how long did they arrest you for? Did they just put you in handcuffs and drive you away, or how did that go?
You know, again, I'm not sure exactly what type of statements I can make on that.
Ah, I see. Okay, well, hey. So, like, also, what are your political affiliations?
You know, I'm not really right or left. I'd consider myself more of a Rabak.
I see. Can you go into more detail on
Wait,
that?
wait. Yeah. Can you explain that for the people who ain't never heard that? I've never heard that word in my life.
Right, so a lot of people, I think, especially in America, just the two-party system, and I think in general we need to abolish the Electoral College, abolish the Senate, abolish the House, and definitely...
You're smart as fuck for a 15-year-old, bro.
Right, you know, and I think I can make a lot of good points for this, and we especially need to abolish the maximum of 2 terms for a president. I think the president should have all control over the country, and with the abolishing of the 2-term max, we can have people like Bill Clinton continually run, and he would still probably be the president today, and we would be living in a golden age today in America, and that is the Rebecca affiliation party.
Damn, you put me on game. So, hypothetically, though, let me devil advocate. What about infinite years of Trump? How would you feel about that?
Right, but we would have never had Trump in the first place if Bill was still around.
Okay. I see where you're going.
Right,
W Riz.
he actually had, you know, insane numbers. He was one of the most popular presidents of all time. He had a 103% approval rating.
I'm not gonna lie, but this is before I knew anything about politics. And I still consider myself a novice in politics.
I think today, if Bill was still around, I think that it goes far past the economy. We might still actually be running, you know, the entire world. I think at this point we probably would have conquered, you know, Europe, Asia, you know, everything in the world, especially with the help of a military general with such excellence on the field, such as Bill.
Let me ask you this, because you're 15, so I need to make sure, you know, I ask this right. Do you think he's a liar, or do you think, like, bro, just like he just own it? He just tells us what we need to know, or do you think he's a liar?
Bill?
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's a liar. I think that if we look at the history of U.S. presidents, he's probably one of the most honest of all time.
Okay, all right, but I feel that. Okay. Any other questions, my boy?
Hey, All good. Wait, how long have you been studying politics for? I mean, you're 15. Seems like you're pretty well read on that.
Right, I'm somewhat knowledgeable for my age. I started studying them about 3 to 4 hours ago.
3 to 4 hours ago. Nice. Okay.
That boy is genius.
Quite a long time.
He said.
Too.
No. You got it, Bernie.
Sorry about that. Also, too, one last question, too. If you were to speak to Kanye West right now, what would you say to him?
Right, obviously I denounce his anti-Semitic claims. I'm Jewish myself, so obviously, it's not nice to hear those types of things. But, I would like to try to have a conversation, and, I think that, if I'm correct, he said some things in the past about Bill Clinton, something about being something that Bill Clinton was a racist, and I'd love to have a conversation with him about...
Wait, he called Bill a racist?
Something like that, I believe.
Really? Damn. All right.
Yeah, something along the lines of, like, the Clintons or something like that, It's conspiracy stuff. Who knows?
Damn. Nah, I last shot on me, and they definitely were nice to me. So, okay. Cool. Anything else, my boy?
Hey, that's it. Thanks for checking me in.
Okay, here, I'm gonna move.
Hi, no, I'm not a catfish. I am a woman.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, I just gotta mute the stream. Wait, can I hear? Matan, is that how you say your name?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, you're spitfiring. You're turning up. So I have a few questions. One, why did you say specifically what you said? Is it, do you believe genuinely what you said, or was it, a troll, like everyone was thinking, or do you genuinely believe the words that you said?
No, of course, I genuinely believe the words I say, and I think it's a very valuable lesson to people who are trolls that are not honest with themselves. You will usually go down a bad road.
Can you elaborate with me on that? Because you're saying,
No.
You're referring to Bill Clinton as an unorthodox rabbi. Is that how you see him?
Is she talking about practice?
I think she just lost her mind a little bit.
Ooh.
Me? Sorry, is it a bad connection? Or...
Can you hear her?
I can hear her.
I can hear, yeah, I hear.
I can't hear her.
You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just move on to the next question then.
Okay.
Since you can't hear me, maybe you can hear me now. So I wanted to know, how did you get into the show?
I bought a ticket.
Okay, so they were selling tickets to the public.
Right.
And okay, thirdly, were you nervous going up there? Did you think it was gonna work? What made you confident it was gonna work going up there?
Right, I was confident because I wasn't going to buy a ticket and then not succeed in my goals, waste money, not have a good time, sit there wondering what could have been, so I did what I had to do, and now I am sitting here talking about it.
Right, so did you do it because you wanted to spread a message, or were you trying to do it for the experience?
Right, I think, as I explained before, I think it's very important to people, especially me, that Bill Clinton was not nominated for any award, and I took that personally, and I made a statement about it.
Right. All right, perfect. Thank you for your time. Clearly, you think that Bill Clinton should have won Game of the Year. Thank you, though.
Right.
Okay. Thank you. And I appreciate you. And he also wanted me to tell you that he loved all women, and women are amazing.
Yeah. All right. Perfect. I love all Jewish people.
All right. Let's go.
Awesome.
Thank you. All right. And see, I've been seeing.
So, what are your further plans with women? The games industry is a very sexy place. I'm sure there's tons of women who want you.
Mind you, Mr. Mr. Lolo, he is 15. My boy ain't worried about that. You see, he got a great political future. Could definitely be our president. All right, so please adjust your questions accordingly, my boy. He's 15.
Okay.
All
right. So, what was your initial reaction back in the 90s to Bill Clinton's affair? And do you believe and support his reasoning?
Right, I think it's pretty common knowledge by now that, that I'm a Bill Clinton supporter. I don't know exactly where you're going with these questions. I feel like maybe
You
you
talking about
actually,
practice?
yeah, I think this guy he's even worse than the last one. This guy just even
Bro!
really bad.
All right.
Bro, nah, bro. Tell him if it ain't about cleaning, you don't want to hear it, to be honest. All right? Hello? I'm gonna switch to the other camera. Hey, this was your cut. Oh shit! Wrong camera. My fault. Hello. Hello. You're on. Oh shit! We fucked up. Hello. Okay. All right, we're gonna get you can always trust a guy named Philly. Okay, we're gonna move this guy in. Mr. Philly, how you doing?
Yo, what's up, bro?
How you doing? So, any questions you want to ask?
I just got one, man. Why bring up Bill Clinton at the Game Awards? I just don't see the relevancy.
Right, you know,
I just...
Okay, be quiet for a second. A lot of people are wondering why I brought him up. You know, I explained it a couple of times now. I think the main reason is that, you know, I think for one, he was snubbed and he should have had a lot more recognition at the Game Awards. And for two, I think that, you know, in the future, maybe a lot of people will now be more aware of Bill Clinton. I'm hoping that this has kind of sent a message. And I think people are now probably doing some more research on Bill and will join me in trying to abolish the government of the United States.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, I guess that's it. All right, thank you, bro.
Okay, so I fucked with him. He was like, you know. All right, bet. We're gonna.
As a fellow follower of Judaism, I have a very important question for you, my friend.
Okay.
For what reason did you bring, what was it? I lost track for 1 second. God. Stage fright. Let's think. What was I saying? I had a plan. For what, fuck, I lost track of what I was going to say. Give me 1 second to breathe.
You want me to ask him his favorite color?
No, it's okay. I'll give him like 5 more seconds.
Thank you. So, what reason did you think it was people's reactions on... What did you think people's reactions to your statement would be? I understand bringing attention to it, but did you say this did you expect such a reaction from the people on the internet to what you said? Or did you expect them to have a completely normal sort of, whimsical reaction? Because to be fair, it's the internet. They always jump to crazy conclusions.
Right, I did expect for the most part there would be a lot of good reactions. But also I was a little bit surprised to see people saying that I was anti-Semitic, especially when I'm Jewish myself.
Alright. Did you expect for them to take your position on InfoWars out of context, so?
I did not think they would find it so quick. I think there was some sort of weird thing going on where people were able to find out who I was. They found the InfoWars and they took it out of context for, like a clickbait news article. Polygon, for example, they think they're smart guys. There's a lot of bad people over at Polygon.
I did a bit of freelance reporting when this was happening, and I saw that one person on Twitter had shared DMs where they said that you were, in fact, on InfoWars and this and that. And there was a lot of misinformation being spread around on Twitter very quickly, which I found very interesting because they're talking about you being on InfoWars, yet none of them had the source of you being on InfoWars, so they had no idea what you were talking about.
Right.
That's all, really. It was a pleasure to talk to you. I'm glad I had my chance.
Okay. We're getting some really good feedback, really good questions. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get Kerms. Kerms look like a person that got some hard hitting questions for you, my boy. All right, let's go. We're gonna take a couple of more of these. What's good, my boy?
Hey, man. How's it going? Hello?
All right, go for it.
Quick question for you. I also am a Bill supporter, but why? Why that Bill? Why not Bill Gates?
Right, I'm not actually a huge supporter of Bill Gates to the level of Bill Clinton, I didn't really think of Bill Gates as somebody who I would talk about, even though he also was not nominated for award. It's the Microsoft Theater, and obviously he has ties to Microsoft.
I get it. Very smart man. Thank you very much.
All right, this person could be a little different.
Hey, yo, man, what's Palestine?
What do you say to the people?
Palestinian children in the Gaza border strip. This Israeli scum. Kick this kid off. He is a supporter of Israel. It needs to be shot.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I knew it when his name had bomb in it. He was weird as fuck. We denounced everything he just said. Fuck that guy and his mama. Fuck his mama too. So what do you say to the people that are saying you're not drinking that water?
I'm not exactly sure why people would say that it's empty for the most part.
Yeah.
I'm a big Bill Gates supporter as well. Not Bill Gates, sorry. Oh, that was an accident. Bill Clinton. And I just was wondering, do you think he deserved all the awards?
Right, I believe that if there were 10 awards, he should be nominated for at least 10. And even if they don't want to allow him to win them, they want to have it, be competitive. I still think that it's not good to have him not even nominated. It's very evil, in my opinion.
All right, yeah, that's all I really have to ask. Richard F. Garloop on the third year out.
You hear what that nigga said?
I have no idea what he said.
Oh, okay. He said, I don't know, I really got 30. Hey, but he was cool. He was cool as fuck. All right.
Hey, so I would like to nominate this stream to Elden Ring. I think it deserves a lot of rewards this stream. And thank you so much, everybody.
Would you rather have unlimited bacon, but no games, or games? Unlimited games.
Well, probably
and
not
no games.
Unlimited bacon. I'm a Jew and I can't eat bacon.
Okay. Well, that really sums it up. Okay. Well,
Nigga, what?
All right, so I was gonna say people are like saying that you're anti-Semitic because of the whole wearing the Yeezys thing, and they're interpreting your phrasing as like on the stage, like you were calling Bill Clinton a rabbi. They think like you were being like anti-Semitic, calling him a Jew in like a negative way. So I doubt that's what like your intentions were. Maybe I don't know, but my question is like, what is your end game? Like, is there any like political end game with Bill Clinton? If you like get his attention, what do you want to do with Bill Clinton?
Well, obviously I would love to talk with Bill himself.
Hold on, Gunnar.
Hello?
You next, Gunnar.
Yes, I have a
No,
quick question.
you next. Mute up. You next. I just want to move. I bet.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Right, obviously I would love to talk to Bill himself one day. But, even if that doesn't happen, there's a lot of ways I can take this. I'd love to talk with, people who I consider evil, maybe change their mind. Such as Hassan. We were going to try to get him on the stream, but I think maybe he's having a spasm in his head right now. But, I think there's a lot of ways I can go with this. I would love to talk to college professors about whatever topic they want and, be a contrarian. No, I take that back, not be a contrarian. But I want to talk to a lot of people about a lot of different things, and obviously meeting Bill would be really, really good experience.
So is there something like specific that you want to talk to Bill about? Like when you went on that stage, was there something like, this is like my end goal, I want to talk about him with this specific topic or something like that? Is there like anything specific that you had in mind or something like that?
No.
No? You just went on there and just wanted to, I don't know, like push yourself up on the
Bro, you ain't that
like,
important, bro.
on you,
Hey, turn the phone off. Turn the phone off, bro.
Yeah, 1 second.
God damn, bro.
Yes, I'm actually a big fan of your work, and my mother is actually part of the QAnon Party of America, and she actually told me earlier that Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton are actually locked up in Guantanamo Bay. What do you have to say about this, Mr. Bill Clinton disciple?
You know, I think you made like a bad joke, and I'm not gonna answer it.
Well, I actually think that your joke is bad because you don't know anything about geopolitics. I'm actually a geopolitical expert, and the fact that you think that you can use a platform to base your hatred and your views, I think that's actually disgusting. And Bill Clinton is actually in federal prison right now as we speak, and there's nothing you can do about that.
Right, but the difference is, you know, you're also using a platform. It's just that, you know, you're in the bathroom.
Yes, I understand completely. And I understand that you're 14 years old and you have a mustache and you're wearing a trench coat. Very strange. Maybe you should act your age and play with some maybe you should grind some 90s on Fortnite or something, kid. Stay in your lane. Geopolitics is my domain. You do not belong there, okay? Are you there, big guy?
You know, I don't know what to say to you. You know, if I talk, you're just gonna talk out loud.
We're gonna make America great again, and there's really not much you can do about it. So I understand that you thought that the Game Awards was going to change the American political paradigm, but it's not going to happen, man. We're going to make America great again.
Okay.
Got anything you want to say to him before we leave?
No, he's just a loud guy. He's gonna keep talking.
All right, go to let him talk. Let him rebuttal. Don't say nothing. Let him rebuttal.
Go ahead, rebuttal, man.
Right. So obviously, my response would be that you are a guy who likes to talk. You know, we are both using a platform. You know, the difference is that I am very sincere in my statements. They've had a widespread effect on the world. You are currently shitting your pants in a bathtub.
Actually, no. I'm masturbating in the bathtub. I'm not shitting. That would be for the toilet.
Okay, so we're gonna let you go, my boy. I appreciate you. Thank you for your question. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yo, we're gonna go ahead and get hello.
A question about Street Fighter 6. What did you think of that reveal? All the new characters coming.
I have no idea. I was not watching. You know, I was mainly getting ready for the game of the year.
No, that's understandable. I can understand that thinking. Did you watch any of the reveals at all? Any of them that kind of put you up a bit?
Not really. I don't play many video games.
You don't play any at all? Is there any of them your favorite? You got a favorite?
Right, you know, I would say that if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably pick that's one of my favorites.
It's a good game. I've played that a few times.
What game did he say?
I have no idea. I was just making that up.
Right, you know, I think that if we look at it from an unbiased and logical standpoint, we can see that, you know, a lot of things improved under Bill Clinton. For example, you know, just basic statistics on the economy, such as the GDP, you know, the GDF, NBA, all of that improved, you know, around 500,000% while he was in office. And if we're looking at it today, it's went down, you know, close to 100 million%. Under Obama, it dropped a lot also, talking random numbers.
Of course. You know, I see where you're coming from. Now, I have another question. You know, I want to ask you about, you know, military and foreign affairs, you know, during Bill Clinton's time in office. So I was wondering, you know, what do you think about, like, you know, things like Somalia and Rwanda and, you know, like Irish and Iran?
You know, I think that a lot of people will say this and a lot of people will say that, but at the end of the day, a lot of people need to stop talking and that's it. It says, did you develop your accent in the last 2 years? A lot of people are looking at my old clips and the simple answer is actually developed it in the last 48 hours.
Okay. Yeah, we're honest. We ain't running about nobody. The fuck? We ain't running about nobody. The fuck? Let's go. Okay. Crib ass wants to join in. Okay. Hey, if you're one of my subs, all you gotta do.
Hey, I just want to say, yo, you're a goat for what he did, man. I just want to say, yo, keep doing your thing, man. This guy's hilarious. And I'm loving the hair, brother.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate it, fam. But yeah, fam, I love the hair, man. Just keep doing your thing. That's all I wanted to say, Panda.
Bro, how was why didn't you come to third period today for Mr. Ramirez? I missed you, bro.
Well, first of all, me and my guy don't know who the fuck you are, bro.
My question is,
Bro. All right, so we denounced that weird shit. The guy just said, bro. I knew somebody was gonna call me the N word, but I didn't know it was gonna be someone like that. We denounced that. You denounced that. We both denounced. I don't. I'm black. Twitch. Remember that? I did not call myself the N word. Someone called me the N word. So we're gonna get him out of here. We're gonna drag in someone that hopefully doesn't call me that word.
How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Okay. So what were your inspirations for the accent?
It's not a fake accent. This is how I talk.
Okay. So is this like different from when like your old Twitter videos?
Right. Those were, a year or 2 years ago. So obviously, my voice will change. And as I said, I vigorously attempted to change my accent over the past 48 hours.
Yeah, like took like a school trip to France for a month.
It's not a
Picked
French
it up.
accent.
What kind of accent?
It's maybe Israeli accent. That's a close one.
Okay. All right. Well, you're doing a great job, man. Hope you keep it up. Hope you enjoy the 5 minutes.
No. What we not gonna do is you ain't gonna come on the show accusing my boy of faking his accent.
I pretty much just wanted to ask Matan, what's his desired outcome from all this situation? Like going on interviews and all that kind of stuff. Like, what's he looking to get out of this? Like, I'm interested. Is he spreading a message? Does he just want to meet Bill Clinton at the end of the day, or what's going on?
Right. There's a lot of potential outcomes and a lot of potential good ones. Obviously, I don't think it will happen. But if I met Bill Clinton, it would be a great achievement. Even a little bit of recognition from the man would be great. I want to spread some more political messages, talk to people like Hassan, Destiny, Vosh. I'm planning hopefully in the future maybe talk with other types of people and we will go from there.
I have a friend, his name is Aiden. He's also Jewish.
Right. I went to synagogue with him.
Oh, really? I did not know. Okay, here. Hold on. I'm going to send this to Aiden. Go for it.
Right. How are you doing, Aiden? I just wanted to ask if you remember when we went to synagogue back in 2014, we went to Rabbi Shimon.
Okay, cool. Aiden, hit me up. This your boy Panda. And yeah, I got a guy that really wants to talk to you. Get his message out about Bill Clinton. Okay, and yeah, all right, cool. All right,
what is the political message, by the way? Like, you want to go on these talk shows. What is like the message, if you don't mind me asking? Because it's like really vague, like.
Right. So for one,
Bill Clinton,
I'm obviously a big fan of Bill Clinton, and for two, there's more political messages to be spread depending on who I'm talking to. There will be different outcomes.
Yeah. Play your hand with whoever you're playing with. I get it. Yeah. I just feel like you're spreading yourself, and that's good. Keep that up, bro. Yeah, you're a legend. Sneaking up like that, Metal Gear Solid style. Absolutely fucking like baller.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah. Anyway, that's me. You have a good one.
Okay, cool.
So just really quick, I was just gonna let him know in chat there was somebody that had mentioned their dad knows Bill, and I was wondering if you'd actually be interested in meeting him.
Oh.
What?
Someone in chat, their dad knows Bill.
Yeah, it was probably like 30 minutes back, but yeah. If he had the opportunity, would he meet him?
Of course, if I had the opportunity, I'm obviously not assuming that would be a truthful message. hopefully Bill Clinton will reach out to me and we can meet. You know, sometime I will shake his hand and I will, you know, touch the top of his head.
Right. That's all I had. Thank you.
I thank you. I appreciate you.
What's his name?
Matan.
Matan. Matan, what was going through your head when you walked on the stage? I actually just heard about it yesterday.
Right, you know,
So I'm very...
it happened yesterday. You know why I was
See, because it happened.
Wait, it happened yesterday?
It happened yesterday. I moved fast, man.
Right, so obviously a lot of things were going through my head. The main one being that, you know, I was only moments away from spreading the great message about Bill Clinton. And, you know, the number two thing I was thinking about is that, you know, if it all goes well, which I was very sure it would go well, you know, how I'm going to take this to the next step and expose a lot of evil people.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that you'll do it again, like go on another stage and kind of like promote this message? Do you think you'll continue it, or like from a legal standpoint, do you think it's not like correct?
It's probably not a good idea. It depends on the situation.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna make your own platform, like on Twitch and YouTube, to like kind of spread your own message now?
Right, you know, I just made a Twitch and I also do have a Twitter.
Okay. And you're 15, from what I heard.
Right.
Are you in school right now?
No.
You're not in school. Are you like homeschool?
No.
Really?
Right, you know,
So
I'm in a studio right now talking on Twitch.
No, I know, but like on the weekdays, do you like partake in like academics or anything?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay. Okay. So how long
What you say?
is
What you
your
say?
family interested?
He said, "Stop asking these weak ass questions and bring it on."
Okay, I'm just asking. I'm just, prepping. Is your family interested in politics? Like your dad or your mother? Or is it just like your own kind of thoughts?
Right, you know, this is my own thoughts, and I also kind of want to address one of the comments, somebody asking if you, the host here, is cool with the Nazi salute, because I went like this. I wasn't doing a Nazi salute. I was talking about, meeting Bill Clinton and touching the top of his head.
He's Jewish, y'all.
I'm Jewish.
Don't be fucking weird.
There wasn't a Nazi salute.
Yeah, that's weird. Yikes. Oh my goodness. So how do you feel about being at Neon Sniper Panda's house?
He's a very cool guy.
I really appreciate you,
He's
my
a
boy.
very cool guy. His house is very cool too. I like his house. I don't know what else to ask. So you said you want to meet Hassan? You like Hassan?
No, I hate him.
Oh, you hate him?
Right. I think he's a man based completely in evil. I would like to talk to him about all types of things, and I think that his brain has probably had a big devastation and a big corruption, and, you know, if he's willing to talk to me, I would love to have a respectful conversation with him, and hopefully I will be able to get rid of the problem, you know, the grass growing between his head.
Okay. So how do you feel about Destiny? Do you know who Destiny is?
Yeah, I don't know him as well. I just know that he's a guy who talks, and I would like to also talk to him. I would like to talk to him, you know, Hassan, Vosh, all of those type of guys.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that Destiny made Hassan? Do you know about that?
I don't know too much about the drama between these guys walking around thinking they're...
We don't know about the drama.
I love that he doesn't care.
We only know about this. Hey, we only know about this Bill Clinton shit. So you got some Bill Clinton shit to talk about? Come on, man. Run this shit.
I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say about Bill Clinton. I think it's very interesting that at a very young age he supports Bill Clinton. I think that's very, you're taking your own steps. Okay, I do have a question. Oh, I'm sure you've been asked this. How the fuck sorry, I didn't mean to swear. How did you get on stage? Can I ask that? Unless someone's already asked that.
Plenty of people asked it, but yeah, he'll answer it again.
Right, so, you know, I just had a couple rows behind the stage, and when the time was up, I waited for them to, get up from their seats. I didn't want to go too early. I walked up right behind them. I think the winners thought I was part of the studio, the staff, and I think the award people, they thought I was part of From Software's team, so it worked out very well.
Okay, interesting. And were you scared?
No.
No? You're very brave.
I'm a fellow Bill Clinton supporter. I tracked the campaign. I've been around for quite a while. Maybe a few years, maybe a few less. Who knows? But I've been reading up on the Rabak party since Matan brought it to my attention, and the one thing that comes to mind is whether or not the party's policy is idealistic. What do you think about that, Matan?
I think
policies of the party are idealistic. Sorry, better way to phrase it.
Okay, I think for the most part, there is misconceptions about the party. Not too many people actually know about it. You just said that you learned about it from me. So I think you're making quick assumptions. You're kind of jumping to conclusions. And I think that anybody who does a lot of research about the Rebek party can actually see that they are with very good intentions. And with that, we will be able to re-elect Bill. And even if we don't like him, we can re-elect someone else. Obviously, that wouldn't be the case. And then we will have a united government.
Okay, so where do you think I should go to find my research? Because no commercial news channels are going to be catering to the audience of the Rabbak party.
Right, that might be a problem. They want to continue trapping people in the two-party problem. So I think what you need to do is talk about it with somebody completely who has no knowledge on any of this. Maybe I would recommend going up to a homeless guy. He has no access to media outlets. So he would be a good person to talk to. He will just give you pure craziness.
Okay. And a final question, or maybe I have another one. Who knows? We'll see. I'm also I've done a little bit of research on you, and I know that you're a fellow supporter of Pini Cohen, top regulator. And I've seen some of your old live streams. You were a notorious debater on the site, influencing people, giving a lot of rich perspective on policies and how they should change in the United States. Is there anything that you think you can take from that, especially in regard to the Rabbak party?
Right, I would like to say that in general, again, people just are not too knowledgeable on the Rabbak party, and I think the more knowledge, the better, about any topic. Unless it's the wrong topic.
Okay, well, my Zine is on fire, and, there's a benz zona in my ass, and I don't know, man, I think it was really great talking to you, and I hope to see lots of widespread success. I'm here to cheer you on. I'm here to continue rooting for you, buddy. I hope everything works out for you. Thank you.
Let's go, Pinico!
Hey, the Pinico and a benz zona, motherfuckers, anybody, have a good time.
Did he just say someone was in his ass?
I think he said there's a dick in his ass in Hebrew.
Yeah, that's... Okay.
Or what he goes by.
Right, my name is Matan.
Matan, okay. Nice to meet you. I know you've been talking about how Bill Clinton got snubbed at the Game Awards. I'm just wondering what Bill Clinton and, video games have anything to do with one another.
Right, I don't think two things have to be correlated for them to have to be talked about in the same sentence. For example, you can talk about dogs, you can talk about homeless people. Now I put them in the same sentence, and it makes sense as you clearly understand what I'm saying. So I think it was just more about spreading the message, and obviously it worked.
Yeah, but you say he got snubbed. He was supposed to win an award and he didn't.
Right.
So that's just where I'm confused.
I believe that it was not nice, and I think that it was very bad what happened to him. He was not nominated, nor did he win any awards.
What award should he have won?
All of them.
Okay, interesting. And could you just go a little bit further on why specifically you chose Bill Clinton. I know you really like him. So just like a deep dive into why that was what you chose to say.
No.
Okay. Bye.
That's all you wanted?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out like what's going on. So, I mean, I'm just like, I don't know where Bill Clinton comes from.
He's the GOAT.
I don't know. He's married to Hillary. Also, on that subject, just for a perspective on his political ideologies, do you side more with Biden or Trump?
You know, as I said earlier, I'm part of the Rebek party.
Do you have like a politician or some sort that you would idolize from that party? I'm not familiar with that.
Right, you know, as of right now, it's not such a popular party, so I would say that the main goal isn't trying to get anybody elected, but more making a huge problem for everybody, and everybody will have a worse time.
That doesn't sound like fun though, or like good.
Right, because
in my opinion,
we have not
at least.
accomplished our goals. If we accomplish our goals, then everybody can have a better time.
I'm just confused. I appreciate your time though.
Appreciate you, Daniel.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, can you?
Oh shit! ETC, if you hear, go back. I got trigger happy. I thought they were gonna call me the N-word again. I got trigger happy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh shit, ETC, I'm so sorry. Oh, I got trigger happy.
So, since you've already proven yourself to be so well informed on politics, and you're just very bold enough to do what needs to be done, do you see yourself having a future in politics?
You know,
Great
as of
question.
right now, I think the future will be making a lot of problems until the Rebek party is, you know, the united party of the world.
Right. How long have you been interested in politics?
Probably about 3, maybe 4 hours now.
It's a while. Could you speak a bit more on the ideal America, what it would look like if led by Bill Clinton?
Right, of course, as I said before, we would get rid of the Senate, we would get rid of the House, we would get rid of any person in their corner, anybody else. It would just be one person running the entire thing, and, you know, we will get rid of the Electoral College, all of it will make this huge fuss, and nobody's going to be enjoying their lives until they vote in the right guy. And when somebody like Bill Clinton, who, you know, if he was under this party, he would still probably be president today. You know, it will be very beneficial for everybody.
Right. Do you think it might be in any way bad for him to have so much power?
No,
You think he is wholly trustworthy?
absolutely.
Glad to hear that you are firm in your convictions. You really know where you stand. That is an admirable quality. How has your own fame impacted you so far?
Not so much, you know, I'm now doing this. I guess I wouldn't be doing this. I would probably be sleeping.
Right. Are you enjoying the fame?
Sure.
Take it or leave it?
I think it's a good one. It's giving me a good platform to spread important messages.
It's true. Since, unfortunately, you cannot vote for Bill Clinton for president anytime soon, would you vote for Hillary in his stead?
No.
Why not?
I don't believe she aligns with the Rebek movement.
Hmm. Do you think it is the
in this ideal world, the ideal America led by Bill Clinton, what would he then do? What would he do with America to make it so much better? I think you mentioned something about gaining more power as a country.
Right, I think that if he was already in power for like 40 years now, we'd probably have conquered the world. That might be a bit harder now, but I think something very important is if we look at the actual statistics, the data of Bill Clinton, we can actually see that under him the economy improved in things like the GDP, the amount of cars being towed every day by close to $500,000 a day.
Do you think it would be beneficial for the U.S. to be in charge of the entire world? For Bill Clinton to be, I suppose, then in charge of the entire world?
Yes.
I feel like they sleeping on you in this movement. And what is it called? The Ribbit Party?
Well, a lot of people would consider it the Rebek Party. RABOK, the Rebek Party.
Oh.
It's not being really reported. Some people would say I just made it up on the spot, but I would deny that outright.
Okay. And you're a very honest guy.
Absolutely.
Okay. I bet. Cool. So look, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna learn more about the party. I'm gonna make sure this is gonna get clipped from hell. And I'm going to make sure we stay in tune so you can rebuttal. I'm going to give you my platform to let you spread the word about the Rebek Party. And you know what I mean? Because we love all people. So look. Hey, chat. Chat. I love y'all, man. I'm going to, he's going to go do his studies. I'm going to go to a party. And we're going to... We're gonna, We're gonna end it there. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna raid Hill Mike. I appreciate y'all, chat. Please do your study about the Rebek Party. And we're out of here. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be amazing. And we on this shit. All right, chat. Hey, chat. Anything else you want to say?
I don't have too much to say. If you want to. Keep up to date with all of the things that I will be doing in the future. You can keep up with me on my Twitter, which is Maton Evan, MATANEVENOFF. Or you can keep up with me on Twitch. I will hopefully start streaming soon.
You know what? I'm going to make sure, I'm going to get you a setup. So I'm going to make sure you stream.
Right.
Hey. All right, and y'all have a great day, great night, great all that. Gang.